Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV. Depending where you are, we want to welcome you. We want to say thank you to everybody. My name is Sekou Kenny, as always. I'm going to have my colleagues joining us today. Speaking of Melbourne Kula, Lawrence, Brazilian Monk, and others. I want to say thank you to all of you for joining us. We want to encourage you to share the show so we can get this conversation started as soon as possible. Once again, I want to welcome you. Today we are going to be doing another elections. So brace yourself. We will do this for the first 1 hour. And then after that, we will have the result and have some commentary or conversation after the elections. We want to encourage all of you to share the show. It's very, very important. It is very, very important that you share the show. All right, let's do it.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from getting up out of the club. Calling for people who willing to sell. The blessing that time and the effort are rest. The brothers giving us the end of premise from them. So welcome my life without again.
I live Master. Clay Paris, who make on you, I can't ask you to be benyo. Say my journey, Tina get as a man, and he's no money, and more I go. And you love
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grand bazaar.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the TV, and I don't get it now. Cause you walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grand bazaar.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from getting up out of the club. Calling for people who willing to sell. The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving a real and the premise from best. The world with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Losa, from Riverside, River G to Chide, from Grand to Bombay, Cape Mount, Montserrat, Sanu to Bakulu, from Maryland, Bon County to Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcast and connecting people and culture from getting up out of the club. Calling for people who willing to sell. The blessing that time and the effort are rest. The brothers giving us the end of premise from them. So welcome my life without again.
I live
Master.
Clay Paris, who make on you, I can't ask you to be benyo. Say my journey, Tina get as a man, and he's no money, and more I go. And you love
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandbaza.
Ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanagli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanagli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena napagi ya tumale, esta tiki, ena napagi ya tosi wako maya tumale.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We drinking good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcast and connecting people and culture from there and out part of the club. For the top people who waiting to sell.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa and the whole wide world. We want to say thank you to all of you for joining us this morning, this afternoon, this evening, depending where you are. Johnson Mayborn Kula, how are you, sir?
So again, I'm doing great. Thank God for life. We are maybe given the opportunity to be alive. We are grateful, especially for me. I'm grateful. Thank God for everything, because you two things that money cannot pay for. That is life and time. So for me, I'm grateful. Every time when I come here, that means that's the time that God has given me, a life and a time I spend with you people. So I'm grateful. Thank God for life. And how are you doing too also?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank God. Life is always good. We just have to manage it. But like you said, it's good to be here. We want to welcome all of you. We want to encourage you to share the show. We want you to know that today is another elections day in Liberia. You have Boakai, Cummings, Weah, Nyonblee, and Loseni Kamara. All right. Today, the whole election is not going to be easy. We want to know, what the brain people are thinking. We want to pick their brain. We have other things to talk about. But what we're going to do today, we will discuss. We'll have the election. We'll discuss other stuff, and then we'll have post-election conversation, wherein we're going to be discussing, what we're going to be hearing from our people. But I want to take this time to recognize a few of you who have said something on the platform. Mustafa Balo, welcome. 12 T, 12 Pekin, welcome. Rudolph Perry, welcome. Juji Wongwell, welcome. James David, welcome to SKTV. Sarah Tully, welcome to SKTV. Yvonne Iyo, welcome. Gavin Nene Wise, Nemine Wise, welcome to SKTV. Asata Dosen, welcome. And Linda Nyampang, welcome. Say Jacobs, welcome to SKTV. Isiaka So, welcome. Rebecca Gassi, welcome. Sekou Kamara, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Just tell us where you're calling us from, so we can recognize you and greet you. So, Mabel, I know you say you are doing great, everything's well. What about my country? What's going on in Liberia? What are trending news right now? What's going on before we get into that election thing? What's
So
new
again, let me say thank you
in
for
Liberia?
that. You want to say something?
No, I said what's new in
Oh,
Liberia?
okay. All right. So that's great. So thank you again. Aisha, Liberia is good. We are peaceful because mind you, all of our old folks and the citizens, they say, that's a motto. He said, even if you want to corrupt us and so on, give us our peace. So just because of peace, they are managing with their poverty, they are managing with their struggle, and they are managing with everything they can because of peace. So again, we are peaceful and want to say we are grateful. We tell God, thank you for everything that is ongoing in Liberia. So again, today it's not easy to go again. Thank God for life. And today is Tuesday, having to be the so to inform you about what's happening in Liberia. So we are getting report from the Capitol building, especially from the lower house, that the House of Representative has finally passed the Presidential Transition Act. That means that act, if passed by the Senate, it will become law. And there are so many things into that act. So finally, the 55th House of Representatives has passed the Presidential Transition Act of Liberia. So again, I don't want to go too deep into that. So let me move quickly. We are also getting reports that the trip of our government officials headed by the president of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Boakai in Indonesia and that of China. Hopefully, they are now heading to China. But as we are getting report also from this newspaper, also Ankara newspaper, is reporting that Indonesia has signed 94.1 million US dollars have settled deals with Kenya, Nigeria, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Tanzania, South Africa, and Namibia. So we are not yet getting any good news when it comes to our own country as to whether there's any agreement been signed as our leaders are on our side or maybe lobbying on behalf of us or nothing yet, but we're getting report that 94.1 million US dollar have settled deals have been signed with the countries that I just named. So again, let me move quickly with this later news also coming in that close to 198 civil servants has been dismissed from the Ministry of Information of MICAT. About 198 civil servants have been dismissed from the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism. That is the unconfirmed report or information that we are getting from that end from the media. So again, quickly, also to this one, mind you, I think that was sometime last week. There was this man that set himself ablaze, and the reason best known to him, even though some of the nearby community dweller also explain as to what happened, but we are getting update that he's currently at the GFK or John F. Kennedy Memorial Hospital, going through some medication. So again, we are yet to get all the practice as to whether he's doing well or not. But this man set himself ablaze sometime last week due to some hardship, according to him. He said because things are difficult, no way to get things going. So because of that, they want to take away his life. So people also nearby community dwellers rescuing him and take him to the hospital. And again, the news about the LTA is still trending, is still going on. There are mixed reactions to that LTA officials, no commissioners. Mind you, there are 5 commissioners, and according to information, each one of them are making something around 15,000 USD. So there are mixed reactions to that doctors, nurses, health workers are making something around 300, 200, 1,000, while we have some commissioners who are just there to regulate what are saying, what their positions, what they're working, and how come they are making the monies. So they are mixed reaction to that, and the rescue followers or the rescue supporters, they are heavily angry and they are responding to that, including some who are not part of the rescue train or who are not part of any political parties. They are also responding to that. So these are some of the things that are happening. The internet is flooded with a lot of mixed reactions when it comes to salary issues here in Liberia. Thank you so much, Segu. Any other news as we go along, we're going to inform our followers or listeners.
Thank you so much, Milborn. Thank you so very much. So, folks, if you just joining us, this is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Sekou Kene, as always. With me today is my colleague, Johnson Milborn Kula, making things possible on Truth FM 96.1. For those of you that just joined us, a couple of people I'm seeing here, Rita, two of my outstanding sisters. Orita Zin is here, Kodolo is here. And if you just joining us, just say hi to us so we can see you and then we will recognize you. Chocomo, our guy, who's always here. Chocomo, we want to welcome you. Mr. DeShield from all the way, Belgium, Brussels to be specific. We recognize you. We say thank you for all you do for SKTV and Liberia. And Tavis Bashu, welcome to SKTV. Josephine Jacko Hammond, welcome to SKTV. B1 Sister, welcome to SKTV. Organize Bet, welcome. Eric Bungalow, welcome to SKTV. I think our chief analyst, Saros, aka Brazilian Mon, is here. Monk, my man, welcome. How are you, sir?
What's up to the rest of the team and the listening audience from around the world, Liberia most specifically, because that's where the vast majority of the audience resides. So we got to get in first preference when it comes to SKTV. People in radio land around the world. Another day to be alive, and we are on SKTV to cover ground for the next 2.5, 3 hours.
Thank you. So Eric Gonglo, welcome. Jeremiah Colette, my man, we can't thank you enough for always putting our SKTV show on the speaker.
Yeah, country.
Yeah, Green Bay, we really, really appreciate you. We can't thank you enough. Yeah, Elijah K. Colley, welcome. Lovetta Benjamin Koma Pewala. You are new plenty.
Yeah. What kind of Truth FM?
For you can't put me in trouble. Yeah, Sekou Kamara, Washington from Philadelphia, welcome. Dixon Nyang, welcome to SKTV. We want to say thank you to all of you. So today is going to be another election day in Liberia on SKTV. Like we said the last time, these are not actually an election. These are an attempt to get some opinion pool about our leaders or people who are actually contemplating on running again. Those that ran before, but now we have new people who are actually aspiring to go for another round of the presidency. So we've kept Mr. Boakai Cummings and Weah there because they have the one being tapping the lace. Or every other person we have added there in the past weeks, they are not making it. Some of them getting nothing at all. Yeah, so we're going to be taking calls in Liberia, in the diaspora. But we'll start with Liberia. But before we do, let's get to some of the happenings around the world, some other news, other things that are making news in Liberia and around the world. So Brazilian Monk, my man, what are some of the trending information going on right now? Because I know you do your research, you read newspaper. What is going on? What caught your attention? Before we dive into the actual conversation today.
The breaking news Melbourne just gave us just a confirmation because we told them it was 3 days conference, right? So the rest of the recipient, it was today that they came up with their package, their memorandum of understanding. But for us, we were given the first 2 previous days, the first day and the second day. So today came up the 3rd day. So the countries that Melbourne named were the one that took up the rest of the part. There was nothing there for Liberia, and Liberia got nothing. And like we said on the show, yeah, we never got anything. We were never part of the recipient. I mean, some of them will come up with a spin, but we know from the Indonesia standpoint, we never got anything in those agreements. Maybe they might go to investor outside of the conference, but we're talking about the $3.5 billion that was on the table. It's almost like the repeat of South Korea. We don't get anything from those deals because, like I said, people reach out to you. Anything you come for to a conference or a summit, it's just a confirmation. It's just like a confirmation of a deal that was negotiated behind the scene. Hey, like second, you can watch soccer a lot. Let me use the soccer analogy. If you see Florentino Perez and Kylian Mbappe or Vinicius Junior signing paper, that's not a contract. It's just a symbolic representation of the contract that was signed behind closed door. They don't sign this thing in public. I mean, I'm the average person in Liberia can understand what I'm saying because they know about soccer. So whenever they say, "Oh, Real Madrid is going to unveil Cristiano Ronaldo or Vinicius Junior or Mbappe," no, those things are just symbolic. The lawyers, the financial experts, the people who determine the contract, how much they will get paid, how much will be that per diem, how much will be that bonus. These things are done behind closed door. They're not done in public. It's the same way when it comes to the corridors of government of investment. Or investor reached out to the president or to the investment commission. We got interest in your country. We want to mine certain mineral. You sign the deal behind closed door. And then when you come to the camera in a public gathering, it's just for beauty contest. But the deal has already been consummated. It's already been sealed. So when people say Joseph Boakai coming to hustle, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know which hustle you're talking about because the hustle can already happen before they even jump on the plane. So that gets the situation that the reality again, Liberia fell short. Maybe they might get something from China because it's a whole different deal this time around. There was an assessment made at the three various ports. That's why I said the lawmaker that appeared on SKTV, the lad from Sano County, he needs to come here to answer questions because the report that came out, there is a conflict between the National Port Authority when it comes to autonomy of these three standalone ports. That the operations, they want to go and review the law so that this port can operate independently. But our international partners and our stakeholders are saying, no, this thing smells too fishy. There are a lot of politicians that want to use it to their advantage for 2029. So it's not about bringing jobs or making the port to be functional. It's about lawmakers and other criminals that want to steal money to position themselves for 2029. That's where the problem is. So we would like to extend invitation again to that lawmaker from Sandokan. I think they had called there, Alex Noah or whatsoever his name was. I forgot. Yeah, he need to come back here.
That's his
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. So that's it. And today, another interesting article came out from the Front Page Africa concerning, Mr. Connor, the budget is a representation of the president's agenda, right? It's the largest instrument in government. And the article from Front Page Africa, they are midterm or mid-year analysis of the budget performance and the allocation of resources. And that's why I keep telling people, Joseph Boakai came to scam me. Joseph Boakai is not interested in an arrest agenda because every major sector in the economy, from healthcare to education to social services to agriculture, energy, and infrastructure, they are spending less than what allocated for the particular sector. So the arrest agenda is just a myth. It does not exist because the president himself, it seems like he's not interested in his own arrest agenda. Because if you're interested in those areas of the government, you will be financing and making the exact appropriation. But so far from the analysis of the mid-year budget, they are saying the allocation and the spending is not matching up to the president's agenda. That's why the Front Page Africa reported today, which I think is very interesting. I don't know if we have time to even read it for the audience, but if not, we'll just skim through and get someone right there. But it's very important. But it's everyday thing. It's nothing strange for us so far.
We can read it so we can have some conversation on it. When we get a lot of people, tuning in on the radio and also on the social media platforms, so we can start the election. Yeah. So you can read that article to us if you can. Then we will dive into the election thing quickly.
Oh yeah, you want me to start it now, or you?
Yeah, if you can, if it's available to you right now, you can do that.
Oh yeah, it gets a little short article. They call it the overperformance and honor disbursement, which means that your LRA bossing that the budget is overperforming. But the question is, if the budget is overperforming, then why are you not spending funds that you allocated? Yeah, so which means,
and what are you going for recash?
yeah, why are you going for recash? So everything about this government is a lie. Everything about this cartel is a myth. It does not exist because you cannot be racing. I keep asking people, I don't know who can do this or economic analysis in Liberia. You cannot have people complaining about poverty, that you cannot find jobs, that they cannot pay their children's school fee. So how are you generating revenue and you are beating expectation for revenue generation? Because who paying taxes? Because I know if you got fewer people paying taxes, then your budget should be underperforming or your projection. But in the case of Liberia, it's always opposite to the rest of the world. You are saying that the LRA is generating more money, you are raising more revenue, but when it comes to disbursement and paid, and then you want to shrink the size of government, you are not putting money in areas that need to affect the Liberian people's life. So I really don't know who's lying here and what is going on in the Joseph Boakai government, but everything seems to be a lie and a scam, and we keep seeing it every day. Whether you want to believe it or not, they are the reality. The numbers don't lie, the reports don't lie, the audits don't lie. These are facts and the cold hard truth. But just in case, let me just go over this. They said the May-year analysis of 2024 budget review, poor disbursement to health, education, agriculture, and infrastructure, despite the increase in revenue intake. So it was written by this guy they call, I think, Gerard Kunien. I know Kuniyeni, yeah, something like that. They said capital building, moreover, when Toba Jala, the commissioner of the Liberia Revenue Authority, announced before the House of Representatives in June that revenue generation was a exceeding target, the lawmakers and head of government institutions anticipated that they would be reflected in the disbursement of appropriated funds. Okay. However, an analysis of budget by the Senate Public Account Expenditure and Audit Committee, those are the group, the Amara Conan Committee, revealed that the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning did not disburse the appropriate funds for several key government ministry and agencies, notably affected where the Ministry of Health, Education, Agriculture, and Infrastructure. So they broke it down. They did it by sector. When it comes to the healthcare sector, they say the committee reported that the actual spending for healthcare for the past 6 months of the year was 24.8 million, representing 76% of the total allotment for the period, but only 31% of the total appropriation of 80 million for the year. This slow disbursement of funds to support the critical healthcare need, including the purchase of medicines and vaccine for preventive care, is fiscally irresponsible, especially given the overperformance in revenue collection. Then number two, it says education. The committee noted that spending on education for the first 6 months of the year was 45.1 million, representing 85% of the allotment for that period, but only 40% of the total appropriation of $111 million for the year. While disbursement improved in the second quarter, the committee called for the Ministry of Finance again to do more to ensure the funding to support the country's educational requirements, including support for schools and teachers. Then the third segment was social services. It says spending on social services, include children and social protection for the first 6 months of the year, was $3.9 million. Can you imagine? Children protection and social services, $3.9 million, representing 85%.
You must slow down.
Okay, let me slow down. Yeah, they said. Okay, they said 3.9 million, representing 85% of the allotment for the period, but only 15% of the total appropriation of 26.3 million. The committee said this low-level disbursement for protection service, violence against women and children, youth activity, refugee repatriation, and other social services do not care attitude towards this sector of the people. So what it's saying that when it comes to women protection and children protection or refugees that are coming back to the country, the government have a don't care attitude when it comes to that. They don't even prioritize it because the budget alone, it tells you exactly where it is. Then the next one is say agriculture, energy, and infrastructure. They say spending on agriculture, a key pillar of the arrest agenda for inclusive development, was only 1.9 million. Can you imagine an entire country on agriculture, 1.9 million, representing 76% of the allotment for the period, but just 21% of the total appropriation of 8.8 million for the year. Similarly, spending on energy and environment infrastructure remained low at 19 and 43% of that respective total appropriation of 26.3 million and 54.2 million. Spending on public sector investment, what we always talk about on this show, for the semester was only $20 million, which means the whole public sector investment, 21% of the total appropriation of 95 million for the year, did reflect the government low prioritization of investment projects that are essential for expanding the economy, creating opportunities for Liberians, and the committee noted. So the recommendation the committee made, I don't think we'll go through, we'll get the recommendation. The committee called the Ministry of Finance Development and Planning to prepare clear and credible budget performance report in the future, avoiding errors that undermine the credibility of it report and delay legislative discussion and decision making. The Ministry of Finance Development and Planning should ensure that the budget execution align with revenue performance in prevailing state of the economy. The committee further urged the ministry to collaborate with spending entities to increase payment to basic social service providers and to the protection of women and children, especially during the rainy season when hardship increases. So I think we'll just stop right there, but I think the listener got the entire idea as to why it's happening. That even the rescue father, he's not even his dreams or his so-called arrest agenda are not being prioritized, and they were able to go down into them sector by sector, saying that you are raising revenue, but at the end of the day, the revenue is not reflective of the hardcore reality on ground that the everyday Liberian are experiencing. So, like I said, the whole arrest agenda is just a myth and a scam. It does not exist. The president is not interested in that, because if you're interested in that, that's why you will prioritize your spending. That's why you pump in more money so that the average Liberian can see some kind of an impact in their life when it talks about economic outcome. But at the end of the day, these guys look for a way to spend money on themselves, and they're not interested in you. And the numbers are there, the realities are in, and you can see it for yourself. We don't have to see it. There's not SKTV reporting. These are the cool high truth happening in Liberia when it comes to the average person in Liberia. I'll stop there for now.
Thank you so much, Monk. You know, we want to encourage all of you to share the show. Some of you just joined us in the past few minutes. Hendrik Diallo, welcome. Alfred Brady, welcome. And Nyonblee Zia, welcome. Nora Hawks, and our own man, Cyrus Snell Mane is here. Conrad Ninkan, welcome. Emma Pega, I've been a minute. What's going on? I hope everything's well. Welcome. You know, Ora Gawi, welcome. So today, we said we're going to be having an election. We have George Weah, Boakai, Cummings, Nyonblee, and Loseni Kamara. But for some reason, I don't know, it's out of hate, jealousy, or envy. Somebody, they don't see any of those names. The only name that really, you know, capture their attention is Cummings. Why you keep pushing the 1%? There you go.
But those are the people that keep getting vote all the time. I mean, it's only three.
You know, some of you can listen, but you can't listen with your brain. So you can't understand anything. We told you the first three people, whether the distant second or distant third, will come in. We'll be adding two people to make it 5 until something changes. We will continue to go with that trend. Every elections we have had on the SKT, on this SKTV platform lately, it has always been George Weah topping the list.
Yep.
First he had about 59%. The second time, Joey had about 57%.
Yep.
Followed by Joseph Boakai and followed by
Cummings. That's it.
Loseni Kamara. The other point that we added there, whether that's Sir Joseph, whether the what's his name, Kewon Gonglo, whether the what the other guy name, Fonati Kufa.
Or Apeton, the man who can tell.
Who else? Someone getting 0.
We need to put Apeton there.
0. So people that actually came first, second, third, are the people that we can put first, and then we add some people to it. Now this time around, we have added 2 people, Nyonblee and Loseni Kamara. Loseni Kamara is the standard bearer for ACO. Nyonblee, we learned that Nyonblee thinking about running. We also know that Cummings is thinking about running. He has not made any public, comment, but we know that Cummings is thinking about running. But we just want to know how Liberia people are thinking. You have tried George Weah. He gave you his best. If that was satisfactory to you, you didn't show that because you didn't bring him back. You have tried Loseni Boakai for 40 some more year now. He's pretty much at the sunset of his political career.
But a lot of big people went to that
At
island.
the end of the day, North coming here. Want me to meet you? Okay. So don't be angry if you find anybody name on here. You don't have to vote for the person. All you do, you vote for your person that you want. But why must you hate other people's name being appearing on the platform? Just stop being hateful. This country belongs to us. Yeah. If you don't let to see Cummings' name there, they don't vote for Cummings. But with all the name there, you couldn't actually pick up any other name. You say Cummings' name, what Cummings' name got to be there? Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Maybe you can go drink acid water if you want. But nobody telling us how to run our show. We do the way we want to do it. And these are for information purposes only. We want to know exactly how Liberian people are thinking. Giving everything we know right now about George Weah, about Loseni Boakai. If they stay tapping the legs, that is a message. Cummings' name is now being called, even though he's been terrible, even though he has been very distanted, and many people believe that is because he's yet to make any official, pronouncement or announcement as to whether or not he will run. But the fact that he's been coming third, we will definitely add him on the list until he can.
Until somebody else can come third, then it's not like SKTV putting him on the list.
They're coming to drop off. If somebody come third, to Boakai, they're coming to might drop off. But coming stay coming third, regardless.
These people are interested, Mr. Kanye. I don't understand them. Nobody putting Cummings on the list. Cummings is on the list by virtue of the color that calling in. They are the top three that will be on the list automatically, and the other people will come on the list. But you want for us to drop a man who people are calling in to be on the list. How that work? I don't understand. Wow.
But and the person that was talking about the Judah Bagas, you already get your 50, some 50 or 60%. You're not able to run. You're not able to show anything for it. We are in the 8 months now in the presidency.
Yeah.
The Liberal said no here, no tea.
Yeah.
We're not going for that. Was Steve said three that it was the stupidest movie objects because you can go back and forth. You get 2 games. So now we see that you're going in front and you can put you give away back or you can waste people time. When you drive into work and then you fall behind train track, then you're done. You'll be late. Because they will go behind, then they wait. You go in front. So you got your old train. Now going back and forth, no head, no tail. You don't worry about that one. You worry about Weah and Cummings and other people there. You better start praying to see if your rescue train can go somewhere. Somebody say risk it.
Mr. Kanye, just before you continue what you were saying, right? Can you imagine in this article something that will not even it will struck your attention and you won't even believe it? The analysis that was made on the spending in these critical sectors that I get named energy, agriculture, healthcare, infrastructure. Can you imagine that Georgia never had a rest agenda, right? So we cannot hold him to that. Joseph Boakai is the one that came with an arrest agenda that he's going to focus in this critical sector. But can you imagine that spending in this sector at the same time of the year, last year, is down by 32%. So in other sense, it's telling me that Georgia ended up spending more money only arrest a general than Joseph Boakai himself. That's what the number is saying. Because spending it's down.
Maybe that was running back for Weah. Yeah, but if Joe Boakai can make Weah a hero, then why not?
Yes.
Nobody else show you face.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I keep saying maybe Joseph Boakai might just let the be the one to give her Georgia presidency again.
Yeah, but maybe John compensate Weah because Weah gave him money to go for his house surgery. So yeah, you know, he can make Weah, you know, hero. For me, I follow the LeBron people. Me, I don't care. In Nigeria, they say that one, Nigeria we want. In the Cummings, they say that they want, that Cummings we want. If they say they want Nyonblee, anybody y'all want, that's what we want. Nobody
That's it.
On your throat. You decide. Whatever we'll follow it. Yeah, we following the LeBron people. We're not following but anything the vast majority of LeBron people say.
Yeah, what we'll take. Anyway you're carrying.
I will follow. Anyway you're carrying, or we'll go there.
We get the dancers.
Yeah, so those of you who, you know, join us before we recognize, while we're recognizing other people, Mohammed M. Sidibe, that's my good friend, former classmate, former schoolmate, Mohammed, welcome. Ali Kamara from all the way Netherlands, my brother, welcome. Hendrik Diallo, welcome. Williams James, Willivan Jim, welcome to SKT Versifers. Welcome. Oh, a lot of people been joining us. Matilda Stevens, welcome. Tiati Toba, welcome. Nathan M. Blair, welcome to SKTV. We also have Margaret Johnson, welcome. Comfort David, welcome. Eddie Zuba, welcome. Want to teach. Picking. But yeah, so maybe it's our time we open the line. You know, something happened yesterday. Somebody, you know, pleaded, Seku, can you make Mabel to take call every day? I said, so the reason was because the way Mabel can treat, you know, some funny caller there, you know, he did not serious about talking, just move to the next person. But yeah.
Actually, let me say thanks to you and other Brazilian monk for following. You know, you guys knew everything. But quickly, let me just inform you, Brazilian monk and our followers, that Pascal Davis has agreed that hopefully on Thursday he's going to be here on the platform to be our guest. So let me just say that to all of you, our followers, our viewers. Pascal Davis has been given the opportunity to come here on the SKTV show to talk more about some of the happening, the past, the current, and the future. So Pascal Davis will be here on Thursday, according to him. He sent me the confirmation that indeed I should inform SKTV that indeed on Thursday, by the grace of God, he will be here with the family. So again, today is our election day. Mind you, as Seku just said, it is just about our own opinions as people. So don't take anything personal. Don't insult. Just go ahead. And if today is election day, who will you be voting for? That's just the question. That means it is your own opinion now, how you think, how things are going. Please don't go on the contrary. Don't insult. Don't any other thing. All I want you to do is when you call, either you say, I'm for this party, or I'm for party A, or for party B, or I support candidate this or candidate that. Or if you come here to come with your combative thing, I'm going to cut you off. So again, Margaret Johnson, thank you. I always say, you know now. So the numbers to call is our studio number 0777 or again 0777 285 961. That's the studio number. Sorry, the other time we're off. But again, 0777 285 961. If you call, just tell us exactly who you think you'll be supporting 2029. Hello to this caller. So I come in, hold on. The line is very busy. I want to call your last four number. So it's 0167. No, I come in. Sorry. 114. The number is dropped. 1466. Yeah, go ahead. 1466. Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, for me, I vote for Alexander Cummings with blood and sweat.
Okay. Alexander Cummings, let me see the number again. 1466. Thank you so much. 1466. Hello? No, my man, you gotta move away from the monitor, please. Don't disturb our ears now, you know. So today number 6473. Oh, sorry. Hello? Okay, 6473. Manuel Sano. President George, man, we have no, hold on, because you are not on speaker. I don't want to be in any situation. So, yeah, again, 6473. Go ahead. Okay, thank you. 3976.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. 3976.
Yeah, President George Weah.
President George Weah. 3976. 0167.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, okay. 0167.
President George Weah.
President George Weah. 0167. 8030. Yeah, 8030. Go ahead.
I'm working as with Junior and I joined a conversation for number 5 months of Rado County.
Go ahead.
I go with George Manning Weah.
George Manning Weah. 8030.
Yeah.
8316. Hello, 836. Sorry, let me see the number again. No. Wow, sorry though. So, election commissions or the commissioner, please observe that they have that number off. So we'll go to 7574. Hello? 7574 LEP. Okay, George Weah, LEP 7574 from Chicken Factory. It said George Weah. Keep a calls coming 0778 077 no, sorry, 0777 285 961. Sorry, 0777 285 961. So let me get to 3563. Hello? GMW, what do you mean? 3563. All right, come in. Let me see. Let me put you live. Damn, the line is. Yeah, go ahead. George Manning Weah. So 3563. George Manning Weah. Thank you. 6588. Hello? Yeah, 6588. Go ahead. George Manning Weah. 6588. George Manning Weah. Keep your calls coming or keep voting. 0777 285 961 4489. Hello? Yeah? Joseph Yema Boakai. 4489. Joseph Yema Boakai. Thank you. Today's caller 7951. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for
7951 is Anna Cummings. 7951.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. 8641.
Hello,
yeah.
Emmanuel Richardson, over with George Manning Weah.
George Manning Weah. 8641. George Manning Weah. 1295. Hello? Hello? Yeah, 1295. Go ahead. Yeah. George Manning Weah. 1295. George Manning Weah. We move to 4489. Hello?
4489 voted. 4489 voted. No, take that caller off. She voted.
Oh, okay. So 4489 is that you voted. So that invalid vote. 6700. Hello? Yeah, 6700. Yeah. 6700 George Mana Weah. 6700 George Mana Weah. 5148. Go ahead. Yeah, 5148. Go ahead. JMB 5148 JMB. Okay, today's sorry, let me see. 2806. 2806. Go ahead. Hello? Hello? 2806, are you there? All right, it's still on the line. So let's move to 9874. Hello? Yeah, 78. Hold on. I'm trying to put you through, but the line is the queue. You know, the voters, they are EQ, and it's a 7874. Go ahead. George Mana Weah, 7874. George Mana Weah. Thank you. So 5398. Go ahead. Hello? All right. So hold on a little bit. So we call for, yeah, hold on, there's a little break. So we are getting report that voting going to continue. There'll be no break in due to, yes, in fact, our electoral team that in the newsroom, they are informing us that we should continue with the process. So Sekou, Regional Monk, and our follower viewers, indeed, we're going to continue. That means there'll be no 15 minutes of news bulletin. So we'll continue with the process. Please, if you call in or you call in for the first time and you already voted, please don't vote or don't call again, please. We want
Thanks to the management.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, go ahead, Regional Monk.
I think thanks to the management for giving me the extra 15 minutes to keep on the process going. So we say, bravo, thank you. Let's go, Mabel.
All right, cool. All right, good. So please take note, today's voter, 8304. Wow, the queue. hold on. Yeah, so 8306. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. CDC 8, let me see again, 8306. All right, CDC 5157. Hello? 5157, go ahead. 5157, George Mana Weah. 0571. Hello?
So, Mong, are you taking note? You taking the number down? Because
yeah.
Okay.
You know that one.
Hello?
I got everything.
Thank you.
All right. 8507. This person is active. 8507. Go ahead. Is it gonna Flomo? Stephen Flomo, George Mana Weah. 8507. George Mana Weah. 3609. Hello? Yeah, my brother, go ahead. 3609. George Mana Weah, 3609. George Mana Weah, 2806. Election Commission, check it out.
2806 call, boy, he went off, so you can take that call.
Okay, good. Yeah, you know the one level election commission team. Well,
I got a pay lock here. Nobody can cheat here.
George Mana Weah. So you honorable commissioner, are you listening? 2806. George Mana Weah.
2806. Yeah, he called earlier, but then he called drought, so he had to call back.
Yeah, but now he's saying George Mana Weah. So I want you to
yeah, we got him. We got him on the record already.
All right. 2932. 2932. Go ahead. What kind of Muhammad be there? So 8667. Hello? Yeah, 8667. George Mana Weah. 8667. George Mana Weah. Please don't call us on private. We will not put you through. That mean that you want to corrupt the system. Please don't do that to us. So let's move to 6820. Hello? Yeah, 2860. Ezana Bene Kumi. All right, 6820. Ezana Bene Kumi. Thank you. 1022. That's the commission. George Mana Weah. 1022. George Mana Weah. Thank you. So 8562. Check your record. 8562. All right. I think the president already went off the line, or maybe they are still at the missing. 8562. Hello. Yeah. 8562.
Yeah, this is Sunday F. Nelson. I'm calling from Bento.
Okay, from Bento. Go ahead.
Yeah, George Mana Weah.
George Mana Weah. 8562. George Mana Weah. All right. So 7217. Let me go off the line. Sorry. Okay, I think they are still active. 7217. Hello. Yeah, go ahead. 7217. George Mana Weah. 7217. George Mana Weah.
Yep.
All right. 5293. Hello, go ahead. 5293. JMB 5293. JMB. Again, 5293. JMB. Thank you. 6771. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. 6771. George Mana Weah. 6771. George Mana Weah. 5214. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, 5214. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. This is the voice of Family DCA on the 17 Motokono respectively. George Mana Weah.
George Mana Weah. 5214. 7420.
Hello.
Hello, Chief. 7420.
Yeah, greetings. How you doing?
Yeah.
So I called for Grand Cayman County.
For Grand Cayman, 72. Let me see your number again. 72.
7420.
Yeah, 7420. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I called
Mr. Cummings. 7420. Election Commission. 7420. 0219.
Yeah.
0219. Go ahead.
George Mana Weah.
George Mana Weah. 0219. So 8749. No, the person leave the queue. So we got to again encourage them to come out to vote. So again, there's stay in queue. 077-285-961. Again, 077-285-961. We have line 1, line 2, line 3, all the way for the voting, and the voting going to go up to 8:40 or maybe 8:45 by the time the election commissions come out and now the time that we're going to close for the polling and so forth, because they got to announce the results and so forth. So 077-285-961, please. If you know that you already finished voting, the only thing you can do is to encourage other voters that have voting card to come and vote. Well, not you now. You're not voting anymore. So let me go to Q1. That is, let me see who this person. I come in because I want to announce your last phone number. 0824.
Yeah, I'm Rose Tosu, calling from Front Street.
0824.
Ambassador George Mana Weah.
Ambassador George Mana Weah. 0824. Thank you so much. So we move to 3727. Hello. Wow. 3727. Are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. 3727.
Yeah, I'm here, Christopher Johnson from 72nd.
Yeah.
George Mana Weah.
George Mana Weah. 3727. George Mana Weah. So that move to this keep your calls coming. That is all of you who are coming. Hold on. I want to put you into the system. 6410. Hello? Yeah, 6410. Go ahead. Joseph Yema Boakai 6410. Joseph Yema Boakai 9103. Hello? 9103. Go ahead. George Weah 9103. George Weah. Thank you. We move to the other for 960. Sorry, 9. No, sorry, 7. Hold on. 7690. 7690. Am I correct? Hello? You say 7690, right? Yeah.
Remember, did you guys read all the names? Because they put when I think that I want to join Weah and Boakai there. So you gotta call all the name.
Okay, George Mana Weah. Okay. So we go for break. Our team listen carefully. So one of the commissioner now want to give you the announcement.
Yeah.
So yes, so go ahead. Yeah.
So all of you that are calling today, the election we are having today, we have 5 candidates. We have Joseph Nima Boakai, Alexander Benedict Cummings, George Mane Weah, Nyonblee Kanga Lawrence, and Loseni Kamara. We have done this maybe 3 times now. I mean, today is the 3rd time. The first 2, George Weah always getting more vote, followed by Joseph Boakai and Cummings. So we always take the first 3 to the next election. So today we have Boakai, Cummings, Weah, Nyonblee, and Loseni Kamara. So those that are calling, I don't want you to think we're going to have George Weah and Boakai. We have other 3 people with Joseph Boakai and Weah. And those are Cummings, Nyonblee, and Loseni Kamara. So you can choose to vote for Weah or Boakai or anybody you want, but we just want to make sure we provide you the necessary information so you can vote wisely and based on information.
Thank you so much. So, Commissioner Bridgeland, you want to say something?
Yeah, I think Mr. Cannon just said it right. We got 5 candidates and we got a rules here. The top 3 automatically goes to the next opinion poll, and then we will keep using different variations of how they call it, candidates over the same period. So he's right. Today we'll have Loseni Kamara or Kana, I don't know, Kamara, right, from Akob, and then we have Nyonblee Kanga Lawrence, and then we got a usual 3, which is George Weah, Joseph Boakai, and Cummings. So he said it right. There's nothing else to be said. So let's just keep taking the call and see how it goes.
Wonderful. So you just listen to our board of commissioners.
So remember, you know why I was laughing? One of the followers of this platform, after when they listen to the first 6, 7 people, the person say, "I don't, you know that people are not normal." I don't know why she said that.
Yeah.
The people are normal. The people voting the way they want to vote.
Oh, yeah.
They know exactly what they want.
And that's the democracy that we all pray for, that we all want, right? The democracy, so you got to allow people to free to associate and to free to disassociate. That's the only thing about democracy. So let me go to, all right, so let me start the process. So we start again to this first voter. Coming 77068. Yeah, go ahead. 7068. Okay. George Mane Weah 7068. All right. George Mane Weah 3323. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Hello, go ahead. 3323. George Mane Weah 3323. George Mane Weah 3264. Hello? Hello? All right, so that they pressing up, so that move to 5699. Yeah, 5699. 5699, go ahead. George Mana, we are 5699. George Mana, we are 5398. Hello? Let me see. 5398. Are you there? All right. So the person left the queue. Maybe they want to go for break, have some refreshment and so forth, and be able to come back into the queue.
5398 voted. 5398 is an invalid vote. She voted already.
Okay, invalid vote. 8003. Check your system. George Mana, we are 8003. All right, 8003. You pass. 9247.
Yeah, I'm calling for some money.
All right.
George Mana, we are
9247. George Mana, we are. I move 3264. Hello. So 3264. Are you there? What is still of the line? So the queue is there for all of you Liberians, especially those of you who are qualified, ready to vote. Let me go back to the queue. 8875. Hello? 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 Yeah, go ahead. 8875. Okay, go ahead from Sokne, this is number 4. George Mana, we are 8875. All right, 3312. Go ahead. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, 3312.
Yeah, my name is James P. Shibo, number 10
Yeah. George Mana, we are 3312. George Mana, we are. Keep on the 1605. Hello. So this participant in the queue 1605. Hello. Yeah, 1605. George Mana, we are 1605. George Mana, we are 8316. Hello. Yeah, go ahead. 8316. Hello, is it? Calling from Paul County? Oh, okay, Boston Junction, 8316. Go ahead, Chief. George Mana, we are 8316. George Mana, we are 1839.
Hello?
Hello, Chief, 1839.
Yeah, hello?
We're getting you. I don't want to have the fault. Arizona Cummings, 1839. Arizona Cummings, 5963. Hello? George Mana, we are 5963. George Mana, we are. So, let me
5963 voted an invalid vote. Cancel him out.
All right, invalid vote. 5963, invalid vote. You see, so that you for your own vote. So again, let me make this announcement to all of you, the voters. We'll be looking at your last teacher. That means your last number. I will be calling. So don't be. I will not ask you to say hi, call your name, and for where you call it. No. So when I say I'll call your last 4 numbers, just go ahead, call your name and vote, please. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Commissioner, for job well done. To this caller, to this voters. Hello? Hold on. 4730. 4730. George Mana, we are 9882. 9882. Hello? 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 9882. Are you there? Yeah, go ahead. 9882. Wow. So that means 9882 is off for now. So please hold pardon 9882 until maybe when they have the opportunity again. Hello, are you there? 9882. Hello? Wow, we want you to change your location. So let me move to we're not getting you 9882. So either you change your location or you move from Q1 and come to Q2. 7, I come in 1 minute, second. 7573.
District number 10 governor, the people's governor, Samson Isaac, joining from district number 10.
Okay.
It says, let's say President George Weah.
George Weah, 7573. George Weah, Honorable Commissioner, take note. Okay, we'll go back to 9882. 9882, are you there?
9882 invalid vote. Skip 9882. Skip that column.
All right. All right. So is it 982? There's a problem according to the election commission.
You can cheat on SKTV.
Yeah. So 9067. Check your record. 9067. Okay, go ahead. Bekugbe, George Weah. 9067. George Weah. So move to 9619. Hello? Ellis Cummings, 9619. Ellis Cummings. Move to 5363. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Is this Loseni Kamara of Boakai?
Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Oh, it's still off the line. So please, you haven't yet voted, you go off the line. So again, get into the queue and be able to.
We got 2 minutes in Liberia, then we'll move to the diaspora.
All right, good. Yes, good. So indeed, we have 2 minutes according to our commissioners. So indeed, if you are there now, it's better you come into the queue quickly and vote. Hello, 5741.
Hello, Rebecca Johnson. I call from San Diego, George Weah.
5741, George Weah. Move quickly to 4051.
Yeah, good evening, Stephen Collier, and good evening to the
Yeah, 4051. Go ahead.
Yeah,
JMB 4051. JMB. Quickly move to 1 or 2 calls. We'll cross over now to the other side so that people can vote. So I think that 9882. You said that's probably right.
Well, no, 9882 have problem when they call, and so he can call back. He's not invalid vote. He never voted. He only got off the line.
Good. Okay, good. Go ahead. 9882. Go ahead. Hello. Wow. Like the person live all the way, maybe Nima or Gajina. He said, yeah. So no one for you to vote. So just 2 more voters, or 2 of you. Then we'll move down to Hello. I come in 1 minute. Let me 5948. 5948. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. 5948. You vote for Cummings. 5948 Cummings. So this person now coming be our last caller or last 2870. Hello. 2870. Go ahead. Hello. Go ahead. George we are 2870. Thank to all of you. Thank you so much. So that means now one precinct, we have precinct into the voting area. So the other precinct close. So we'll move to the next one. Seku, and that representative Monk is all yours.
Thank you so much, Maybon. You are the best. You know what to do. You know how to conduct, an election. So, Brazilian Monk.
Yeah.
You want to tally that before we start the new one, or you want to draw the line?
Yeah, let's get do the diaspora. Then we'll just sum it up at the end of the day. Let's see what's going on in the diaspora.
So, people, you keep your calls coming in. The numbers to call here: 480 862 0783 or 480 401 2081. I'm going to pin the number so you can call in and vote. We'll do the commentary after that. We'll do the commentary after that. We'll open the line for commentary. But yeah, now is just time for voting. Call in and tell us who you're voting for right now. You have Cummings, you have Boakai, you have Weah, with no, in no particular order. Loseni Kamara and Nyonblee Lawrence. So you can call in and tell us who you're voting for right now. 480 401 2081. Let me get the first caller here. This is call from, I believe, from Minnesota. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Caller 1792. Caller 1792. I'm not hearing you. All right. Maybe the person can call back. So keep your calls coming in 480 401 2081 or 480 862 0783. So call and tell us who you're voting for right now. Okay, let's get this caller right here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Ali Masale, Maryland, George Mane Weah.
Ali Masale, Maryland, George Mane Weah. Thank you so much. Let's take the next caller here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Hello? 4910. Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, Sekou Kamara, Alexander Benedict Cummings.
Sekou Kamara, Alexander Benedict Cummings. Okay, keep your calls coming in. 480.
Their last 4 DJ as well.
Yeah, that I'm doing right now. So the first caller was Ali Masale. And the last 4 DJ for Ali. Okay, another person calling here. All right, this caller. Hold on. What's going on here? Who lost that caller? Okay. All right. No, there's a huge noise behind you. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Last 4 DJ 5651. Let me see. 5165. George Mane Weah. So caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Last 4 DJ is 5866. Hello? We're not hearing you. Hello?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead. We can hear you now.
I'm calling from Seattle.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Who are you voting for?
Yeah, but people, the voters are in Liberia now. That's not matters now.
That's what matters. Maybe you can go to Liberia, but some people can go to Liberia to vote. A lot of people went to Liberia the last time they went to vote.
Okay, for the food I'm going on, I just wanted to know, what's this guy's favorite drink, Mom?
My man, who are you voting for?
I'm not going to give someone to cool the test.
All right. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Yeah. Rebecca Gassi. Hello, Rebecca. Rebecca, we're not hearing you. Okay. Let's take the next call here. Caller, last 4 DJ 8701. What is your name and where are you calling from?
This is Gabriel calling from Ohio.
Gabriel from Ohio. Go ahead, Gabriel.
CDC. George Weah.
CDC George Weah. Yeah, so keep your calls coming in. A lot of people call, but they didn't vote. This person, hello? We lost that person. So yes, keep your calls coming in. 480. Let me take this caller again. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? 7946. Who?
Hello?
Yeah.
Lina.
Linda, go ahead.
George
George Weah.
Weah.
George Weah. Thank you, Linda. So keep your calls coming in, and so we got maybe like a 5 more minutes to take calls in the diaspora. So you're calling, you'll vote. You tell us who you're voting for. Let's get Mr. John Maulo here. Hello. Alexander Benedict Cummings. Thank you so much. Mr. Maulo say Alexander Benedict Cummings. So keep your calls coming in. Keep your calls coming in. Probably we will have about, let me see here. Yes, caller, last 4 digit is 8041. Who are you voting for? And what is your name? Where are you calling from?
You're calling from Wellington, North Dakota.
North Dakota, go ahead.
Yeah, George Weah.
George Weah. So keep your calls coming in. Keep your calls coming in. We are voting here today. We want to know who you're voting for. And this is funny. Somebody say we are always win on SKTV. Well, SKTV used to be the nightmare of Weah, so now if SKTV George Weah winning, that means something is going right for George Weah. Let's see where Joe Tobago winning here on SKTV. So I don't know what you're talking about. Let's take this caller here. 5485. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
I'm calling from Massachusetts, Cummings.
Massachusetts Cummings. Yeah, so keep your calls coming in. Keep your calls coming in. 480 401 2081, or you can call 480 862 0783. I don't know. I didn't pin the number. I think I did. Okay. Let me do it again. I think I did already, but maybe I didn't.
Because myself, I'm also thinking about asking you because the people not seeing the numbers.
People not seeing the numbers? All right. Let me do it again. 480 8620 783. I did it last time. Or 480 401 2081. Yeah, so you can call any of these numbers. So go ahead and call in and tell us. So the number is there now, 480-8620-783, 480-401-2081. Yeah, so a few more calls, then we will go to the line. We will go to the commissioners, they'll read the number, and then we can, let's call this person in. 0929, what is your name and where are you calling from?
The last name is Yaku, calling from Illinois. Calling for Alexander B. Cummings.
From Illinois, Alexander B. Cummings. Thank you. Yeah, keep your calls coming in. Few more minutes. Somebody said the numbers are now available. The numbers are available. The numbers are available right there. Just call. Call in. Call in and let us know where you're calling from. Few more minutes. We'll start the voting and then go to the The numbers 8574. What is your name and where are you calling from? Yeah, who are you voting for? Hello? We're not hearing that person. Caller, I think this is Abraham from Norway. Hello?
No, this is Mark from Sweden.
Mike from Sweden. Okay, Sweden, go ahead, Mike. Who are you voting for, sir? ABC, Alexander B. Cummings. All right. Thank you, sir. That was Mike from Sweden. Let's take this other caller here. 443 number, last 4 DJ 8574. What is your name and where are you calling from? The person I called earlier, we couldn't hear the person. Hello? Hello? The person, I don't know what's wrong with your phone. We're not hearing you. Okay. So 2 more minutes. We'll call it. We'll start taking calls now. So caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? 7242.
Yeah, this is Elvis calling from Minnesota. Great man walking.
What's your name?
Elvis calling from Minnesota. What is great man walking?
Elvis, who are you voting for?
Great man walking.
My man, I don't know any name like that. We don't have that no name here like that. Okay, George Manuel Weah. So George Manuel Weah don't need a great man walking. Maybe one. People are so interested.
Yes, indeed. That's another way. Sometimes they call him. That means George Manuel.
I didn't know that. Great man walking. Okay. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes.
I'm calling from Philadelphia. My name is Evelyn George Manuel Weah.
Evelyn George Manuel Weah. All right. Few more calls. We're gonna get 1 minute to go, so we can open the line for people to tell us how they feel about this, the vote. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Last 4 DJ 5631.
This is King Ashford, right? I'm from North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Alexander Benedict Cummings.
King Ashford, North Carolina, Alexander Benedict Cummings. All right. We're about to leave. Who is coming? Who's going to vote now? I missed few calls. 5765. What is your name and where are you calling from? Okay, who are you voting for? George Manuel Weah. All right, 2 more calls. We'll call it a day. 2 more. The last 2 lucky callers. 2 more. We call it a day. Those of you that we miss your call, you better call in. 2 more calls. 2 more calls. Yeah. This caller 3207. What is your name and where are you calling from? Huh? We're not hearing you. Kelvin Wilson, George Weah. All right, we're looking at the last caller now. This is the last caller right here. Yeah, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? 484 number, last 4 DJ is 9595. Your name is? Mustafa Balo ABC. All right. I think that will do it for now. I want to take a call from those who previously called and the call didn't go through. I see a lot of missed call. If any of those put in call, I will take their call. But we are, the person been calling from someone or 26. Why did you call going to voicemail? All right, 267 number, yeah. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from? Hello? Huh? I'm not hearing you.
I'm calling from
Bristol, PA. What is your name? What is your name?
John Money Weah.
Your name John Money Weah? Or you voting for John Money Weah? Aiba Kamara, John Money Weah. Okay. Aiba, thank you. Yeah. So, Mom.
Yes, sir.
What do you have?
Well, we said it from the beginning, and we will keep saying it. This is just for educational purposes, so to us to gauge what our listeners and viewers from around the world, Liberia more specifically, how they see the political event unfolding in the country. There is not for you.
Hold on 1 second. Just 1 second. Because I said putting get a missed call, we'll take that call. So, caller, what is your name and where you calling from? We live in now.
My name is Jacob Samuels, and I'm calling from Minnesota. I am voting for Barrow Medicine, George Money Weah.
Okay, 9568, George Money Weah, Barrow Medicine. Liberia. I love my country. Okay, that's it. No more calls. So,
Yep.
Mom, let's go to you.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's for educational and information purposes. There's no a political poll, or random sample, either way you want to call it. The fact of the matter is we just want to gauge our audience to see how they are recepting or being receptive to the information disseminated on SKTV. That's what we are doing this for. And we'll be using a lot of different variations. And there are a lot of things that could happen from today to election day. Don't forget, we are 5.5 or 5.25 of a year to go. So anything can change. Maybe Georgia might not be on the ballot. Maybe Cummings might not be on the ballot. But based on the responses from the caller, that's how we come up with this candidate. And looking at the numbers here, I can say it was a C-slide, it's now a landslide, automatically favor or overwhelmingly support Georgia. So from back home, we got upwards of, in total, let me see here, from my own tabulation I got here is, just 1 second. 55.
Okay,
We have 55.
One call coming from Australia. Let's take that
Okay.
one.
All right.
Oh, too far away. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, you're calling from Australia, right?
Yeah, my name is Patrick Kennedy, calling from Australia, and I'm both over George Money Weah.
Patrick Kennedy, George Money Weah. All right, thank you. I say no more call. You're still calling. It's okay. Now late enough for you. You should have called when the line was open. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, just to continue what I was saying, it was like 55 votes from Liberia in total, and from a tabulation here, we got 42. There was a C-slot. There is no competition at all. This is a shellacking for the rest of the candidate. We have 42 that voted for Georgia, who represent 81% of all the total voters. And Mr. That's why we keep telling you there are a lot of things that could happen. For the first time today, Alexander Cummings pulled ahead of Joseph Boakai. He got 8 from Liberia, which is 14.5% of the total vote cast. And for Joseph Boakai, the president, he got 5 votes, which is 9% of the total vote cast. And in the diaspora, I mean, it was just 2 candidates, only Cummings and Georgia. Georgia came up with 12 votes, and Alexander Cummings came up with 8. No single vote for Joseph Boakai in the diaspora. So kudos once again to Georgia. Maybe things might change.
Hold on. For Liberia, Cummings have 8, right?
Cummings had 8. Joseph Boakai had 5. Georgia had 42.
And then in the diaspora.
In the diaspora, Georgia had 12 and Cummings had 8. And no single vote for Joseph Boakai.
Okay.
So you see how things change. The dynamics will keep changing from now until election day. So our random sample we do here is just for education, like I said, and information purposes. It's not for political reason. So you can call from either part of the world to make your contribution, but we are just gathering data and information from the voter, and things will change. Maybe Cummings might not be on the ballot. Who knows? Maybe Boakai might not be on the ballot, or even Georgia himself. Everybody keeps speculating, so it cannot be for political purposes. We just want to see, as SKTV gave you information, as we come up with the news, if we tell you what happened in the country, how are you going to receive this information and use this information to make a sound decision? That's what the exercises are all about. It's not for political purposes. So don't come here and be discouraged. And for people that always keep putting himself in the whole my political leader, or I'm feeling discouraged, or Liberia is a lost cause. I keep telling you, no, Liberia is not a lost cause. Who could tell today that Lieutenant Cummings, even though he's yet to announce that he's running for the presidency come 2029, but yet he pulled ahead of Joseph Boakai from the colors in Liberia. So nothing here is for political purposes. It's just how our people are receiving the information and they are reacting to the information we are giving them. I think that's what it's all about. Yep.
Thank you so much to Melbourne, to Brazilian Monk, and to all of our callers for calling. Whether you are listening to us or following us from Liberia or anywhere around the world, we want to say thank you to you, and especially those of you that call from Australia, from Norway, from everywhere in Europe, from Liberia. We want to say thank you. Sometimes we'll do a pool wherein George Weah and Joseph Boakai may not be on the ballot. Hypothetically, that's also possible. We know very well that George Weah was not intending to run, but George Weah people want him to run. George Weah is scared the way the whole thing ended. He felt kind of betrayed, by some of his own people, some people he trusted. But vast majority of Liberians who are calling state believe that George Weah is their choice. Maybe because of that he can change his mind to say, you know what, I think they think I was joke, but a lot of the post they want me. But you never know. Some things can change. Joseph Boakai is getting old. He's now too well. We pray that he will end his first term before he can even think about running for a second term. Joseph Boakai might not even be on the ballot. But we are putting him there just for the sake of, hearing Liberian people. But this is a rebuke, a repudiation of Joseph Boakai, the sitting president. People are now calling for him. We saw a similar thing in 2023. Every polling that we had on here, Joseph Boakai led all the polls. Either followed by Cummings or followed by Weah. It was like that. But Joseph Boakai won all the polls. Cummings got closer to him in most of the polls, especially when we added the diaspora. Cummings was sometimes past George Weah. If you add the diaspora and the local polls. But now,
not even pass. In the diaspora, it was not even a competition. It was just one-sided for Cummings, but it seems like Georgia is being more competitive in the diaspora now than ever before.
Competitive in the diaspora and then landslide or seaslide in the country. So this is the kind of country we have. You're going to like it, you're going to hate it, but that's what we have. That's our country. So, Monk, let me go to Melbourne first. Melbourne, what do you think about this? Is the third time we've had, these elections, and Joe, we are always topping. If it's not 57%, 59%, today we'll buy almost like 80%. Almost, if you put all the numbers together. So what's going on, Melbourne, before we start taking calls here?
Yeah, so again, let me say thanks to you also for taking calls on that side, and thanks to Brazilian Monk for that kind of hard work, because to get all the phone numbers, the last 4 digits is not small thing. Thanks to all of you, and thanks to all of our followers, viewers, and so forth. But you just nailed it, you and Brazilian Monk, but it just sounded like myself, I'm a little bit confused, because even 2017, we were not like see the kind of trend or the kind of things that is not happening outside of Liberia. What we are seeing now, where the former president is not getting huge support from outside Liberia. Myself, I'm very confused. I don't know the reason why. Even at least back when you say, yeah, maybe the people, because of football, most of the time, sometimes these are kind of thing that people will say, oh, because of the man used to play the football before. The man was there, the man was that, so maybe that's what the people love.
The same people in Liberia, you got the same people in the diaspora too. But some people, their mindset have not changed, you know.
Good. So
stay thinking the same way they think back home. So, and whoever they want to support, the person they will support, regardless of their geographical location.
Oh, yes, and let me be frank, right? I want them to be strong and to be resilient and to be focused, because it is their right. For me, I support democracy because that's what we want and that's what we choose. And like you always say, right? If this government not take time, they will make the former president to become king or to become thank you to be hero. And that's what happening gradually, because 8 months compare former president George Manneh, we are 8 months to this current government 8 months. You will know that even during the former president time, during his 8 months time, the 14 Metro Hospital, the documented road, all these things were like in place, or maybe they were like coming up. But this government, people are not seeing any prospect. They're not seeing anything happening apart from the 14,000, the 15,000, the 7,000 salaries, huge salaries, and so forth. So for me, I don't want to tell people. I think that remain resilient, that remain lawyer banding until otherwise, when you want to change any government, that remain peaceful. Even if you are disappointed, you want to have any other things done, like sometimes we recommend, it is a right to go at Capitol building and tell your lawmakers and tell your government that yes, indeed, you want this to be put into place. It is your right. So don't be afraid to say, oh, until maybe election time, before you can speak out. No, you still have the right to speak out. So thanks to them. For me, apart from what we see now and from what we are all encouraging, nothing else that we can also encourage besides democracy and our people to go out to vote. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, look at me in this call. I wanted to hear from Mom before I answer any call. Mom, you know, something is happening here. So, Joseph Nima Boakai might not be on the ballot in 2029. But Joseph Boakai is still the president. And for the past two elections we have done, the opinion poll we have gotten here, it was always George Weah second to Boakai, and then Cummings always distant third. But Cummings passing the sitting president, and Cummings is yet to make any announcement whether or not he's going to run. That is an eye-opener. And secondly, Nyonblee and Loseni Kamara got zero. All them both running got zero. Nobody even called their name. I mean, just like Tiawon Gonglo and Sir Joseph, Fonati Kofa, all the people getting 0-0. Nobody even really thinking about it, considering them. Cummings who is to even mention anything about running, now beating Joseph Boakai. But Joe, we already, carry the day. But what those, things refer to you? I mean, how do you interpret this?
First of all, it's hard to interpret, and I can understand people who are frustrated, because it seems like the people always do better in the opposition as opposed to be the ruling party. Because I keep saying it, in politics, it's easy to criticize when you are on the sidelines. You are not the one that is responsible for people's healthcare. You're not the one that is responsible for the economy. All you can do is to just criticize and tell people, I will be able to do this. And the reason it sounds illogical, because when Madam Sally was in power, even though everything she was doing, people that were dissatisfied with Madam Sally, they thought Georgia was an alternative, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Georgia became president. It's very rare that a president or young president, first time in office, first 10, people will vote against him, even though he spent 12 years in the opposition. They gave him an opportunity to do better, and he proved to be worse than Madam Salif. And you remove Georgia, and you were so mad with Georgia that you went back to the former ruling party by bringing a guy who was number 2 in Madam Salif administration, and you're going back to Joseph Boakai. That's exactly what you did in 2023. Boakai is not the president, and you want to go back to Georgia. How can you put any logic to that? It does not make any sense. So that's why I keep telling you, if Liberia will arrive at a visionary leader or better society, it will not come from the ballot box, in my view, because you can see the reaction. Maybe something might change dramatically, but I'm not going to hang my hat on that. And it seems like CDC will always do better in the opposition, because if Georgia was doing better, there will be no way Liberian people will go back to America, Joseph Boakai, and say that even in a casket, they will still carrying over Georgia. So the question is, why are you going back to Georgia when you have other alternatives? People who are better suited to do great in that country when it comes to leadership. So it does not make sense. And one thing, you know, I tell people from an economic standpoint, when you start a government, right? It all depends who you succeeded, what you inherited as well, how you started. I tell people, it almost like when people make the argument, they say, "Oh, do time was better." I said, "No, do didn't even know who was the role of the finance minister." Although they do inherited a plug and play system that was set up by President Turbo. That exactly, he didn't know how to run the government. Maybe people believe that we are a little bit better than Joseph Boakai, because while we are inherited a system that was put in place by Madam Sally. So the difficulties or the transition that the Boakai administration is going through, it was not what Georgia inherited. It isn't that Georgia is a better president than Joseph Boakai or he's smarter than Joseph Boakai. But the question is, who are you replacing as well? It could be a factor too. And you made a case right. In the case of other candidates, because you would think for an economic situation, you would think the Alexander Cummings, the Simon Framer of the war, or the current Moluba, this thing should be between those three or those four, maybe Tewan Gonglo. But at the end of the day, you still keep going back to Joseph Boakai in the Georgia. And matter of fact, you changed those people before. Joseph Boakai is not new now, he's president, even though he was vice president. Georgia been there for 6 years. There were a lot of reports, whether it's from the World Bank International Community, that say you are worse off, or you were worse off on Georgia than Madam Sally. So why would any logical person in that same amount, looking at what is happening in the country, would even perceive the idea of going back to Georgia? So it means the country is just now a normal place for society, for politics. And we won't get better answer from the ballot, but that's my view. That's my own theory. I don't know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's almost improbable for a society where they will say the former president, he was so bad that you had to, I keep saying it on the show all the time, there was never a time in Liberia history that we went back to a former ruling party. So it means Georgia must have been so bad off that people had to go to Joseph Boakai. So now that Joseph Boakai is messing up, why do you want to go back to Georgia? That's the question we need to ask the Liberian people. We need to get an answer. Why will you even consider Georgia and Joseph Boakai? Because they were there before. It's not like we are trying them for the first time. People, you can come with resume in different professions. That only one job you don't come with a resume with, because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Even though there are other jobs that you can prepare you for that job, but nobody comes with a resume of a presidency. No, it's a first time thing in life. It's a one-time thing in life. So if you tried Joseph Boakai before and you tried Georgia before and you've seen the kind of a result you are getting as a society in the country, why would you even want to consider this too? And that's why it sounds illogical. That's why I say Liberia is a unique country to any other country on the planet, because things that can happen in Liberia can only happen in Liberia and nowhere else. And that's the problem with our politics. Except somebody will come and break that tradition, but I don't see that happening from the ballot box. I don't think so.
Thank you so much, and those of you watching on YouTube, I want to say thank you to you guys. The numbers is increasing on YouTube a lot. We love that. We love that. But where we have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of listeners, is in Liberia, through the radio station. You don't know how much we are followed on the radio station. I know. If we don't come on, I know the kind of calls and concern that we can receive from the Liberian people. We are glad that Liberian people are listening and they are voting. Do not underestimate these opinion poll. Throughout 2023, all the poll we took, Joseph Boakai used to win it. Even though Georgia was in power. And Cummings was always around second or third. Now, Cummings beating Joseph Boakai, And Joseph Boakai is the president right now. He just got elected. Well, let's go to the line here. Just take a few calls before we leave the radio. Ben, the undercover citizen. Are you there?
Yeah, do you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing, my brother?
Good, I'm doing good. So, first of all, thanks for the show. But
Thank you.
From my month here, we're going to add a little bit that Liberians do not vote because of substance. That means to say they're not voting because somebody's going to build a school. They vote on lifestyles for people. And that is why the life of Joseph Boakai in Georgia would still be considered. I don't know why they do it, but from all indication, it's just likeness, because these are the two leaders that make them more hungrier than any time in our lifetime, but it's still geared towards them. So I think people have to find a new strategy to see how they can break that game. But for me, would be nice to the Cummings issue. I personally do not want the Cummings to run because I know it could be a waste of his time again. But I know a lot of people.
Why?
Because what this kind of this does to the candidate is that it gives him a little. It gives us something to work with to see where the public are with regards to him. But you can be sitting down and say you want to come in.
What? For some reason, I don't know. Man, for some reason, your voice keep going in and out. Go ahead and conclude quickly. Yeah.
That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Mr. John Maulo.
Yeah, how you doing? Stay cool, man.
We're doing great. So what happened today? Cummings passed Boakai. Boakai is the president.
Let me tell you something.
And Cummings is yet to announce.
Cummings passing Boakai don't mean anything because look who they're voting for in majority. I've said
Weah. They're voting for Weah in majority.
I said 1 million times you can give this Liberia that I saw. You can give them 10 other elections, they will vote the same regardless. These people don't vote for their future. They don't vote for their children's future. They vote because they think it's a game. Right now, some of them calling because they think they do need to hurt somebody. They're trying to do it to make somebody rich. Most of these people that are calling, listen to them. Ask them, when last you got a job? Never. If you ask them when last you did anything profitable for your own life, never. But these same people will go to the voting booth and vote for the same people who came down there. Liberia is not ready for multi-party democracy. The ignorance and the illiteracy is too high. Democracy was not meant for an illiterate society. We are an illiterate society whether we like it or not. And the more we come, the worse it will become. Until by God's divine mercy, He sends somebody by mistake, because it will happen by mistake, civilly or militarily, who has the mind to really bring a change in our country. You cannot do it by the ballot box. The mind said, and we kind of on the same line most times. These people are not going to vote right.
Thank you.
It's not going to happen.
Thank you, Mr. Maulo. So let's go to the line here. Entric Diallo, quickly.
Good evening, Sekou, and good evening to the others on the Escape TV. Sekou, I really don't know. I think Liberia need a deliverance. So they put me wholly beating in our country.
Wholly beating? We're not beating nobody.
they need Holy Meeting to reset their brain because I don't know. And you remember this lady during the 1990s who sang this song. She said, "Listen, no, Liberians, what makes you hard to?"
Yeah, I can remember that song.
And quick to forget. You are hard to learn and quick to forget. And she was right. Because our people are quick to forget. It's just yesterday. Yesterday, Oseku, just yesterday, like when people were crying. Say before 3 o'clock, everybody running to their house because of the insecurity. People were killing people for nothing, murdering people, raping people, children. Just yesterday, Princess Copper was murdered in cold blood. Odell Sherman was murdered in cold blood. The 3 missing boys were taken away up to now. We can't see them. The auditors, K.C. Lama and Peter, they were murdered. Their body were put on the street like dogs. People, what happened to your?
Thank you.
You look like you committed crime against.
And Andrew, thank you. That was a long list. I got to take other people. Thank you so much.
Amen.
Thank you. So let's go to the line here. What is person now? Yes, 667 number. Last 4 digit 9945. What is your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, you're live.
Thank you, Circle, and thank you to the SKTV panelists for having my call, for taking my call.
Sure.
My name is Prince Colette. I call from Maryland, Baltimore.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I mean, to Monk, what Monk is saying to us, he's saying Liberia is a fair-bad society because the people are going for George Weah. So what happened to the United States here? The people going for Donald Trump. With all the indictment on Donald Trump. So how do we classify it to be? It's democracy. The people don't have to go for the person you want you feel. So if they don't go for the person you want you feel, how will you think the society will be a backward society because they don't go for the person you feel? The people going for Donald Trump in America, yeah. All the indictment on Donald Trump in America, yeah. What are the people telling us? So if you're in America cursed, Donald Trump has disturbed the people warehouse there, disturbed the place over the place. There are more racists in this place and made a lot of racist things. People still going for it.
All right.
I ain't going there.
All right, my brother. Thank you. Yep. All right. Thank you, sir. Let's take the next caller here. I think this is Ibrahim calling from New Jersey, I believe. Hello, Ibrahim.
Yeah, hi. Sego?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, brother. Good afternoon, good morning, and people in Liberia.
Good afternoon. You're live, sir.
It's fascinating show. And sometimes Sego, the show gets so contagious that sometimes even you're working, you don't want to stay away.
Yeah, you want to continue to listen.
It kind of contaminates you that you want to say something.
Yeah.
But it is fascinating. Like I think I said it earlier on, I said this is a total repudiation of the sitting government.
Yep.
And people might look at it from the surface, but this is serious. Like you stated, prior to the last election, I'm pretty sure you guys used to conduct a lot of these things.
Every day.
And it was a trend that never changed up to the time of election. And for any sitting government not to take note of these things, and then to sit there and it's all, you just brush it off, you are doing it at your own power, you know? Take for instance, like even in the United States here, Donald Trump, there are positions that he's taking now, especially with regard to the whole right to abortion, women's rights, and all those kind of things. He's taking position now. It's very uneasy in the conservative corner, but he has to take it because why? The people keep telling him those things.
Yeah.
But in Liberia, so there are things that people are forgetting. Firstly, let me just try to be a little bit critical of Mr. Mawu and my dear sister that called talked about the people in Liberia are elected. So, Mr. Mawu and my dear sister, what are you going to say about those that are voting in Liberia? They don't need job in Liberia, but they are in the United States and they are voting. The same thing.
Yeah, so they want it in America too.
or they are illiterate. So I mean, you know, that thing. The last time I said, we need to disabuse our mind from those kind of mentalities. There are things that needs to be done, and then it will change the mindset of the people in Liberia. But to be dismissing of those people, or they're illiterate, they don't know what they want.
No. He said they will vote, even bring 10 election, they will vote the same way they voted. He didn't say they were illiterate.
I heard he said that. He said, oh, until the electorate get educated, and so forth. I mean, it's his position, but I don't want to look at it critically. Now, so lastly, you have a government that is in a business. It's a very unpopular position for any government to take, to be in a constant habit of dismissing people, sending them home. And then you're not making any difference with the salary that you're taking from them, but paying a commissioner $15,000 and more. And you expect them for the people to plan for you? You're going to be the worst government in Africa than any other thing.
Thank you.
This is one of the things. Take it or leave it. George Weah came in, he did not dismiss these people. Regardless of whether they were unified partisans, because mind you, the civil service got reconstructed by the very unified government. Meaning they have other partisans put into positions that the previous government can't let them in. Now, if you come in and send about hundreds of people home, and then you expect that they're going to fight for you, mind you, in Liberia, you know the extended family situation. Every single employee over there, over 10 people hanging on them.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you. I know this is a huge discussion.
I know, a lot of people calling. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. So let's. Oh man, I mistakenly ended somebody's call. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're live. What's your name and where you calling from?
Wilton Kettle from Connecticut.
Wilton from Connecticut. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah, from the Shawaka show. So I listened to Monk in one of the quarters. You know, you can be so denigrating when it comes to people that support President Weah. And you know, he said that they have nothing in Liberia, they're doing nothing here, and that's absolutely wrong. Because he does not even know some of us, our capability, what we achieving back home and what we have achieved here and continue to achieve in this great nation. For him to come out and say that the people that are voting, they know what they're thinking, they know what they're doing, that's a fallacy. You understand? They got sound people who are constructive, people who are doing great things in Liberia, but they see the policy difference. They see President Weah, former President Weah, policy as a genuine policy for Liberia. And that's why we base our argument on policy. It's not on individual. Because somebody cannot speak the Queen's language to your liking, so you think the president is not innovative. I think that's a sad thing to say. I know. And no, I heard Monk that the international report or the report came said George Weah government was the worst government. That's not true. I don't think Monk got any evidence to prove what he's saying. And that's the thing we keep saying, my brother. There's no way you can have that a mindset of a particular party or person to the extent where you don't speak the truth about the issue in the country.
Thank you.
You know what happened on Ellie Johnson Sadi government, like Joseph Boakai, former vice president of, and we know exactly what happened on President Weah government. So I just thank you for the show and let Liberian people know that we are still around.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go to the line here to take the next caller. We'll take maybe like 3 or 4 more calls. We'll call it a day. A lot of calls coming in, man. Trust me. 651 number. What is your name and where you calling from?
My name is Magnus. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Your name is?
How are you?
Your name is?
Magnus.
Magnus. Go ahead, Magnus. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. This is my first time calling on your show. I love you guys, especially Mom.
Thank you.
But I just want to say something simple.
Mm-hmm.
That is the product of democracy that we talk about.
Yeah.
You know, I know it hurts. It hurts. You want something good for your country. But this platform, we listen to it, we enjoy what is being said on the platform. But I want you to do something for us, please. Let's avoid our emotions. Like, we get more than a brain, you know, before they don't know how to get think. You know, that's the beauty of democracy. There's nothing you can do about it. People told you, you killed my mom, you killed my father, I will vote for you. So why are you giving us that pressure? Let the program just flow, simple. But when you say, oh, the person, I mean, I don't have that people. They get more than a brain, they can't think good. I mean, I feel hurt because democracy is about people's opinion. You cannot censor anybody's view. So please, let's hold our emotion. I know it hurts, but let's hold our emotion and deal with the facts on the ground. There's no way you can change your people's mind. That's how we are, Liberians. From national time up to present, just follow what has been happening. You'll not be stressing yourself.
Thank you.
So that's just my point.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your opinion. We appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
For sure. So keep your calls coming in. We're taking two or three more, and then we call it a day. I know some of you have been calling, and the calls been going to voicemail, or when other people call in, sometimes your call will not come through, but make an effort to get your call in so we can hear from you. The beauty of SKTV, we entertain calls and opinions from everybody, regardless of your stand, who you support. We don't really care. But we also have our right to our opinion, the way we view things. So, for the most part, since this brother mentioned the mud brain thing, I will address that a little bit. I have never referred to anybody having a mud brain because of their opinion as to how they vote. No. Those that insult and lie on SKTV, they insult us and lie on SKTV because we provide credible or critical information about their candidate, especially the Unity Party people. We are not telling them the way they vote, that's the reason why they got mud in their brain. No. But the way they can think, the way they feel like because they support somebody, nobody should say anything negative about that person. And this person is a public figure running the country. You want to censor the people's opinion. You want to go against, you want to cause enemy, you want to insult or lie on us, fabricate fake story about us, simply because we are holding your government feet to the fire. So those are the people that we consider as people that got mud brain. I'm the one who's saying it, I will always say that. Democracy should be about the change of idea and opinion. You do whatever you want. Should allow us to criticize you or criticize your government without antagonizing us. We are not enemies. So we don't have a problem with the way you call, who you support. Like I said, I'm behind the Liberian people. You all let your bring your Weah back. You all let you can go take charge of the prison and bring him back.
I know, right?
You all let your Prince Johnson as president of Liberia. We'll still be here. We'll also have a right to discuss things for what they are. So, Mom, what say you based on the cause and the reactions of the Liberian people?
You know, I keep telling you, when it comes to Liberia, people will create their own theory and try to make it seem like the fact. We've been talking about this stuff for the longest. Nobody here is denigrating anybody. We are just giving you information and saying it. You know, they got two things. They got listening. When somebody say a word and you hear that, that's listening. Then they got something they call active listening. Active listening is when you go beyond just hearing words. You look at implication and the meaning of things people are saying. I'll lay a simple premise. I say, in the case of Liberia, we won't arrive at a better president from the ballot box. That's why I said. Second of all, I said, when you tend to be in the opposition, it seems that in Liberia, you benefit the most than when you are in power. Because These two candidates that always come number 1 and number 2 in Liberian politics, mainly Joseph Boakai and George Weah, they have been tested before. That's why I said. And you would think that since they have been tested, in any other country, they will look at the alternative. They will look at maybe a Tewan Gonglo, they will look at maybe a Clarence Maluba, they will look at maybe Simeon Fremont and Alexander Cummings. That's what you think a normal society would do. Because if you are saying United Party were worse off, so we should go to George Weah, and you gave us George Weah for 6 years, and now you're saying George Weah was so bad off that you have to go back to United Party. Now you got United Party. Why would you want to go back to George Weah? And I think Angel Jallo made a case. She gave a litany of issues, whether it was the 3 missing boys, whether it was the auditors, whether it was drugs flooding the country. We need issue. He said, I don't have a report. We read a report here from the World Bank on SKTV that Liberian, more than 75% live in absolute, it used to be abject poverty, but absolute poverty is worse than abject poverty. And we read that article read on the same show. So when you come here with your emotion, look, I could care less about who you make president in Liberia. I am saying, based on the same very democratic principle and how people make decisions, Liberia just happens to be a screen society, because normally it would not work. Okay, you said that this guy was bad. Georgia was already president before Boakai. You look at Boakai age, you look at his health challenges. Why do you think Joseph Boakai will win an election against Georgia? Because people thought that Georgia was so bad. It was one of the worst administrations we have seen in recent memory, that we had to go back to a guy who was going into retirement. So what does that tell you? Okay, if you left from Georgia and went to a Joseph Boakai with all those challenges, with all those obstacles, why would any rational person want to go back to what Georgia? That's the question I asked. And I said we need to hear back from our people. But you know, sedition, it seems like they think with their heart instead of their brain. So everything that I said, all the premise that I laid out, he didn't get that. All he came here with was Mom be insulting people, Sekou be calling people mopping, that all because that all he prefixed his mind to accept. So no matter what I said, he hear all that part, all the premises that I laid. No, he's not interested in that. He interested in what he believed because of a simple question that I asked. So he will forget everything I will say on this show and just twist his narrative to that very segment or that particular soundbite he heard. But I say that, Liberia, for you, we on SKTV, we're not going anyway. Talking about I don't have a proof. We have proof. We have reports. There are more drugs in on Georgia government than any other administration in history in Liberia. That's a fact. Matter of fact, you have upward of $100 million of illegal drugs that came to your country, and that administration even snuck the people out of the country without going to trial. Which other proof do you need? We have 6 auditors killed in the space of 14 days. All the report we have been reading on SKTV, from the central bank to the finance ministry to McGill, where it came from under Georgia administration. That's why I keep saying there is no logical country in the world that will even attempt to go back to a Georgia president. That's the fact. You don't have to like it or not. I'm not saying things from a feeling or emotion. I'm telling you things that are real. 188 million got missing within 6 years from your central bank or the counter transaction. 139 million from your finance ministry. That's one. Magio post 728 people illegally under the payroll that he's in code for. Georgia government attracted sanction from United States. So why do I need to tell you, my brother, I don't know which planet you live on? This is not Monk making up a story. These are the reality. Come on, man.
I love Liberia, man. I love Liberians people. I know the way we think. I know our mindset, and I love it. Because no matter what you do, Liberia, we are different from everybody else. And a guy made, a statement about a comparison about Donald Trump and that of Liberia. That sums up everything for me. If you are a supporter of George Weah or CDC or anybody, that the only comparison you can make is because Donald Trump being let go with all the scandals, all the, conviction, all the felony conviction and this and that, all the rhetorics, all divisiveness and everything that is associated with Donald Trump. You said because America allowed Donald Trump to go, to run. There is no law that says Donald Trump should not run. If Donald Trump goes to jail, he can't run from there. But Donald Trump's sentencing will, what they did, politics has been played everywhere. But nobody can compare United States to that of Liberia. Donald Trump people that support Donald Trump, you can put I don't like Donald Trump. I don't want to see him around the presidency. But no matter what happens, people are voting for Donald Trump, they're voting for him for a reason. They're voting for him mostly for whatever reason they believe in, they're voting for him. Some of them, majority of them are saying, when Donald Trump was president, the economy was good for them. Businesses, even I have a lot of friends from my community that I had to convince most of them to forget about the whole Donald Trump thing. But they felt that they were doing good with their business. The one that got trucking companies, so they said that gasoline was cheaper. They were making more money with their trucking company. But now they say because of body, because of inflation, they're not making more money. They believe because of that reason. But if you look at unlike Liberia, many people are voting for supporting George Weah or Joseph Boakai or all the people that they've been supporting. Nobody voting Liberia based on issue. People voting Liberia mostly based on sentiment, or they want to make somebody else angry. That's the problem. If you say now, okay, I want to vote, me as supporting George Weah because George Weah did well, George Weah did X, Y, and Z based on that. But you ask 10 questions I will call right now. 8 of them will not tell you one good reason why they support George Weah. They will tell you I'm a party, I'm a born citizen. That's the reason they will give you. Joseph Boakai, we put him for Joseph Boakai, Papa not suffer too much for the thing yet. Let Papa get it. Papa just got it one thing now, you can move on there. They don't care, they don't consider the time that they're going to, their lifetime they're going to be wasted by giving somebody a chance. They don't consider that. A lot of people ask them why you voted for Joseph Boakai, they will say the man from Lofa, Kanta from Lofa. The Lofa people then, thing there. They made a political leader for Lofa County. He is a political godfather, so we got to support him. Ask people, why are you voting for Prince Johnson? They made a savior. He may save us from crown people. That's what they will tell you. They're not voting on issue. They're not voting for development. They're not voting for private sector job. They're not voting for security. They're not voting for anything. All they're voting for, they made them a countryman based on tribe. Oh yeah, when they may become president, my people then will get position. Whether the country will benefit, nobody cares about that. That's the difference between us and. But for me personally, I've developed this mindset. I will accept Liberian people for who they are, and in whatever shape or form they come. I can understand. And I will not get tired telling you what is right and also shining light on the wrong things. You have the choice. If you choose the wrong thing, that's what you like, that's democracy, that's your right. If you go for the right thing, it's up to you. But if you want to be engaging each other, let's be factual. Some of you can lie because you don't let certain things, you don't let certain people say certain, you will lie on them. That's bad. So the elections we've been having here, including the one we had today, I'm loving it. I love it. Cummings' name came out. Cummings beating Joseph Boakai today is good for Cummings people. Cummings is not even in the race yet. He has not said anything. Perhaps Joseph Boakai may not even be there to run for anything. George Weah, what happened to George Weah? George Weah don't know what's going to happen. unless these polls motivate him to change his mind. But Joey, I don't want to run for anything. But the fact that Nyonblee name can be mentioned, Sajo's name can be mentioned, Funati Kufa's name can be mentioned, even when we put them on the ballot. I think if Cummings still want to run, there's a room for him. If it becomes a binary choice between George Weah and Cummings, and Joe Weah not in power, let the Liberian people vote. Let the vote result reflect the way of the people. That's what I want. I don't let the cheating thing. But if Liberian people say this is what they want, that's fine. Let them enjoy their vote. Let them enjoy the consequences of their decision. Also, if Joseph Boakai still come and say he won't run, the last time we put Jeremiah Kum on the ballot, he got 0.
A certain vice president from the second most populated county, he can't get a single ballot, a single vote.
So, imagine Sajosa got over 300,000 votes in Montsevado. Yeah. The last time open the line for him to be president,
he can't get one.
Everybody voted for him from Montsevado.
He can't get one vote
for you.
Yeah.
So people should not be angry. For me, I'm happy for the fact that Liberian people are speaking out. We hear it from them. We are analyzing and knowing, understanding their mindset.
Yeah.
Listen to them, the more we know them. I'm not mad at all. You are the one that getting mad because we have chosen not to take side with anybody.
Yeah.
And for stating the truth, you are mad at us because of that.
He's mad.
But when you can, you want to use the reverse psychology.
Yeah, and Alan, we the one saying that when you start.
We are angry. We are not angry. We are not angry for anything.
Yeah.
So we are not angry for anything. So vote for whoever you want to vote for. Support whoever you want to support. But we are here to shine light on their flaws, on the good things, on the bad things. It's up to them. But at the end of the day, what matters? Let's have these conversations. Free.
Read a comment the other president just posted, a confident D. She said, since Joseph Boakai came to power, nobody died here. You guys are not truthful. That is the problem with you guys. If Joseph Boakai is more better than Georgia when it comes to preserving the life of people, then why he's not performing the pool? Why a guy who killed people will be preferred over him? It's the same thing we keep talking about here. You just cannot think past your feelings. So even when people present the truth to you, you don't want to accept the fact because you want to take side. Your mind is already made up. You don't have an open mind. You don't want to adjust. You don't want to see beyond your belief. So the question you're asking goes to yourself. So if you believe that George Weah is more of a killer than Joseph Boakai, why are the Liberian people gravitating towards George Weah, the guy who's supposed to be the killer? Isn't that the same question I asked initially? That's why you just posted. But the only reason you don't see anything, like I said, because your mind is so fixated. You are not adjustable. You are not open to new ideas. You are not open to new information. So even if they put it on a billboard, you just will never see it because your mind is so fixed to a particular candidate. That's what the problem is for you guys.
Yeah, so I think we'll be here for now. Like we'll be here for like about 2 hours and 24 minutes. We had to call it a day. I want to say thank you to all of you. And one person donated to SKT through YouTube, through the YouTube channel. The person that I usually donate through there. I want to say thank you to that person. We appreciate you. Reminding our stakeholders, you're in the new month. If you can meet you with your commitment, that would be great for us. We need our We need all the radio stations back. We need our guys, on their feet, to bring you all the information that you need. But again, it was a great show. I enjoyed it. And I like the reactions of the people. Yeah. So for me, I want you to put it at the back of your mind. I don't know why you all hate the name Cummings. It looks like all of y'all seeing Cummings as a threat to the status quo. That's what I'm saying. For some reason, some seditians and some Unity Party people, they can't just live without Cummings' name. Why are you so obsessed with this guy? And thinking that SKTV is supporting Cummings. So because of that, we come here every time we mention, any good thing about politics in Liberia that Cummings name can come to your mind. You are the one telling the Liberian people that Cummings is the best person for Liberia. Because your minds are made up and you want your person to be the president again and again and again. So you cannot feel uneased when Cummings' name is mentioned. Other than that, we call a lot of people name here. Nyonblee name came up. Joseph Boakai name is here. George Weah. And other people names. In the coming days, we'll be adding more people. The way Nyonblee and the other person name. The way Nyonblee Loseni Kamara got 0 today, maybe in the next vote, we will add, Clarence Monuba and somebody else. Maybe Sarah Bessel, all the candidates that ran the last time, people who are thinking about running again, we may add some other names. But it looks like Cummings need that one you don't want to. What is the thing? One thing about Cummings you don't want to hear now. For us, we don't care. Cummings become president, I become president. And I'm going to put food on our table. But the thing I can hear you, that what I will repeat. It doesn't matter who you support. It doesn't matter who you vote for. But per their record, Cummings is better than all the people that are run. He got no blood on his hand. He has no corruption record on him. So, if you, because of that you think we support Cummings, then that's on you. For me, I don't care. I'm just telling you the truth. Cummings is a better person than all the people that are running for president in Liberia. But Liberian people, they don't want him. So let him go sit down somewhere. The people they want, let the people them enjoy themselves and let the people for them enjoy their leaders. But if Cummings still want to run for president, he doesn't have to say I'm running for president. He has to be visible. You got to be taking on these criminals and crooks, calling them for what they are, calling them for who they are, calling them out, telling them to stop stealing from the Liberian people. If Cummings should be considered for anything, you got to be speaking out. That's the same thing. If Chewon Gonglo still not looking for Joseph Boakai, then he starts speaking out. Clarence Monuba, same thing. Politics got no recess, no time off. You're not doing it, let your surrogates be doing it. But you can't just leave the scene and open the vacuum. At the end of the day, some people will just be there to fill up the void and people will be forgetting about you. But Cummings is lucky that people even still talking about him without knowing whether or not he intends to run again. So Liberian people will decide what they want to do. We will follow their lead, but we will not be quiet. We will not stop speaking truth to power. Joseph Boakai is a choice of the people. Joseph Boakai won the election. He's running the country. If Joseph Boakai is not running the country the way he's supposed to, he's not proceeding well, we will call him out anytime, any day. We care less about how you feel about that. Similarly, George Weah failed the country. That's why he was rejected. But the country is saying again that they want him. Who cares? How would I be mad about that? George Weah was president, I was here. George Weah not president today, we're here. Joseph Boakai was not president, we're here. Joseph Boakai president today, we're here. He's not taking away anything from me. So what? The same brother we had in Liberia, helping our people, that one still exists. Joseph Boakai president or Joe Weah president has same thing. Cummings come, we don't know how he's going to look like, but based on his own record with corporate America, with other companies that he worked for, with his personal development, with the integrity he carries himself with the record that he has, with the people that work with him, that's the only reason we are saying he's a better person. He doesn't have blood on his hands. He doesn't have any corruption scandal behind him from anywhere. And he performed very well to excel to the highest height. So you shouldn't be jealous or envy of other people. George Weah was the pride of Liberia on the soccer field. We all celebrated him. Well, I don't know what it really hurts some of you guys when you hear the name Cummings, because you feel, oh, because you want Joe Weah to be president again, you see Cummings as a threat. Because you want Joseph Boakai to be president, you see Cummings as a threat. That's not good. Let it be open field, a level playing field for everybody. Everybody have the right. You come here and say somebody or Joseph Boakai supporter coming here to say Cummings will never be anything, will not go anywhere in Liberia. If your dead body can be president, then you look out a well-accomplished person and say the person can be anything. You're not God. Nobody knows tomorrow. Anybody can be anything in Liberia. But you have the courage to say Cummings, you won't go anywhere. Cummings will not be anything. Just to say you don't want God, you don't want creator Liberia, you don't want you the God. You don't want telling people how to vote. Cummings will not be anything. But yet, you say their body can be something. And you voted for their body. And let me say, you say Joseph Boakai that their body, you'll vote for him. You may eat the coffee, you'll vote for him. You may eat the casket, you'll vote for him. You'll vote for the man. You say Joe Weah, no boy, you don't know boy, you'll vote for him. You say just like you come, you came mama, you came papa, you will vote for him. Kill us. Became president. Ellen sponsored the war. She became president. George Weah, you say you know nothing, you know something, you will vote for him. Joseph Boakai is sick and tired. He's sleeping. You say the man that said, the man of dead bodies, you will vote for him. So that you look at good human being. Well accomplished. One of the proud sons of the country. You say anyone can go anywhere. That is just sheer envy and jealousy, which is bad. You don't have to vote for Cummings, but why you hate him now? How come when Timon Gongolo's name is mentioned, you can't say that? Why is it that when Clarence Modiba's name is mentioned, you don't say that? Why is it when Nyonblee's name is mentioned, you don't say that? Why you just hate and envy Cummings? Why? Because man is well accomplished. The man did well. The man excel to the highest height. He got his own money. So it's all about jealousy and envy. You have a jealous soul, which is bad. You don't have to vote for this guy, but don't have to hate him. That is some of the reason why some of us who stand for justice, accountability, and equal right, we always speak against those bad behavior. You don't have to support Cummings politically, but why hate him? When other people's names are mentioned, You voting for killers. You voting for dead body. You voting for non-Scot. You voting for people that don't know nothing. You voting for people who sponsor war. You voting for killers as the senators. But yet you say they can be anything. So why not? Why? Because of hate and jealousy. That's bad. We should not. As long as we continue to have that kind of country, the country itself will not go anywhere. Some of these people that will come in here, come here will not be nothing. Come here will be nothing. They just support the Jolo Baga because it's from Lofa country. And some of them, they're ready to lie, to fabricate story, to say anything negative about the guy simply because they don't want to see it, to hear his name because they're jealous. And your parent can be like Cummings. Your man can be like Cummings. You yourself, you will not be like Cummings. Your whole generation will not be like Cummings. That's how God make you. Accept it and move on. Cummings and family, they will enjoy their life, they will for who they are, for what they labor for. So we should not hate each other. Let's just embrace everybody. Let's have a level playing field. Let everybody exercise their franchise and let the people decide. Stop the hate. That's all I got to tell you, man. Some of y'all will die with hatred. And the guy continue to move forward with his life. Like I said the last time, if I were Cummings, I would not even waste my time with Liberian people. I will contribute to Liberia, or contribute on, in Liberia a different way. If you want to really, really support Liberia, just do something else. Or you want to be political, you got to be straightforward. You got to be straight, you got to be drastic, you got to be strong. Because most of the people there, the hate and envy that is in them, it covers their sense of reasoning. Let's not hate. Let's open the field for everybody. You think about this. When you mention all the other opponents, they can't say anything wrong. But by the time you mention Cummings' name, because it sees him as a threat to the status quo, so they don't want to hear Cummings' name. You guys are bad. Unfortunately. Liberia, that's why Liberia don't go anywhere. The jealousy, the envy, the tribalism, the nepotism, is the one that overtaking the country. The jealousy is too much. Even in America here, most of the people that put their fellow Liberian in trouble, the Liberian. We just have that envy and jealous souls. Liberian always bring down other Liberians. You prefer praise singing, criminals, corrupt money people, killers, to a good man? You don't have to vote for the guy, but don't. What are you hearing now? Tell me. Liberia, we are different. We are different kind of people. I'll see you tomorrow, my people. It was a nice show. We appreciate you guys. But we will always say the truth. You get mad, you don't get mad at your business. But me, I will always tell you the truth. Let's not jealous each other. Let's disagree politically and without being, hateful. For me, I believe Weah is not competent to be president. But if Labran vote for him to be president, he's my president. I don't hate him. I used to love Weah. Even though the only thing I didn't like about Weah, I'm a Barrow man. Weah was an IE man. I used to love Dimitri for scoring the goals for us. And I used to hate Weah for beating us sometimes. That's the only thing. But besides that, as a human being, I love Weah. And I love everything that he did on the soccer field. But politically, he's not a leader. He does not show any leadership. But who am I to say, no, you can't be president? Even if I can vote, I won't vote. Anybody Labrador put one that the person want, I care less. You want Weah, will take Weah. You want their body, will take their body. You want sleeping Poyon, will take sleeping Poyon. You want criminal, then will take them. Anybody you want, will take it. God, that's democracy. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, good night.